Second, third, fourth, fifth, all but welded together here.
Oh boy, contact.
Three wide.
Nicest movie discipline here, discipline.
And Kyle Busch is going to come out well on this one.
All the way from the back, too. 8 to go. It's time to go.
Dillon gives the boot to Bubba. Into the wall, Wallace goes.
That radio communications isn't going to be that good now.
No.
That was not pretty.
Get rolling here, get rolling.
Wow, that was the high, hard one.
Yeah, it was, oh, there we go.
Oh, crash, turn one, and they crashed 4 times down the straightaway. Larson and Preece, and it's Larson in the wall. Larson on the outside here.
Yeah, I mean, you heard him say he was frustrated with the earlier contact, and it's time to do something about it. And looks to me like
here's what happened.
Yeah, this is earlier from the contact between Larson and Preece. See Brendan Poole passing Austin Dillon. Oh, Chastain got in the back of him. Slid right up in front of him, right in his lap.
Ross, what a idiot. Fine. I mean, the Ross flat out wrecked them. We're the first stage.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree. Chastain was quite a bit ahead of him after a couple car lengths. I want to see the jump.
Ross is put it on him.
Well, but he ain't the leader either. That 5 car is supposed to be the first cars that jumps.
Hey, that's not for me to call.
You already did, Bill.
Right.
Yeah, but what I say don't matter.
Now we're going to listen in to Chastain.
You get in the wall a little bit.
Oh, yeah. He drove us right in it.
Oh, okay. Wheels still in the right spot.
Shoot. He's going to have to hit us harder than that.
You're the leader. Scuffed up some, but
Chase had trouble in a gearbox behind Larson. Not much help underneath them. The race is on for the lead right here, 1 and 2.
Oh, Chase does not get into turn 1 well at all.
Oh, he turned
and they're
into
in
the
the
wall.
fence.
hang on.
Same thing. Went to run him up the racetrack.
Still pushing you.
Turned him, William Byron, to the lead. Still pushing him.
All right, those of you scoring at home, how many saw that coming?
I did.
All of us. Children. Put them in a sandbox together and they can't play.
I can tell you. Look, Kevin Harvick. How about Harrison Burton? Good run for him. Good opportunity. Justin Haley in 4th.
Why didn't you just run right into the fence? How does that make any sense? What a hack. Make that 3 races now he's taken us out of. Chevrolet, good job. Good job. 3 races that that 1 car is taking us out of.
Like you would, but he was like touching me, it felt like, and it just had me kind of out of control. So, yeah, I wish we could wish we could see what was
interview interrupted.
going on here, I guess.
That's Noah Gragson and Ross Chastain going at it.
Chastain connected. I don't know if Noah got him first, but.
Wow. They were discussing what happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grab somebody, and it's going to come back the other way.
And tempers overflowed. Here's the incident that likely led to that discussion and confrontation.
It's a tough track, tough place, tough day. Lots of tempers for everybody.
Keep in mind where he is. Came into the day 20 points below the cut line. But the problem for him or Jones can take advantage.
Burton right there.
Burton sliding through the grass in turn 4.
I'm going to guess there's more to that race than what we know.
Well, we know there is for Chandler Smith. Right. We just don't know if Jeff Burton was involved in any of it.
What, you got
Let him go. Let him go. All right, we apologize for the language. Jeb Burton is down there. Evidently was having a conversation with Chandler Smith. Chris Rice from Colleague has come over to discuss things. And Jeb used to drive for this race team.
Yeah, and Chris is from Virginia, so he knows Jeb really well. Jeb's frustrated. We talked about it. We saw Chandler get into the back of him into turn 4. It looked like there's something must have happened earlier in the race that resulted in Chandler being really aggressive with him right there.
Yeah, I know. We have fireworks down here on pit road, but no fireworks between you and John Hunter Nemechek. We saw it back and forth out there on the track, but then you guys talked after and seemed to be all right.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we had a great wheeling, RCR Chevy Camaro today. Man, there was 3 corners that I feel like maybe was the difference between our race. I feel like I could have went and led every lap. If I was a little better in 6, 7, and 12, I just struggled there, and they could really make ground there. And he spun me coming to the stage in there, and man, I don't know. I mean, obviously going for a stage win, aggressive, and he came up and apologized, and I got even on the racetrack, so I was fine. So
now, during the red flag, there was an incident, some pushing and shoving between Bubba Wallace and Eric Almirola about something that had happened out on the track. And when push came to shove, the NASCAR security was right there to prevent
How is it always that guy? It's always that guy breaking things up. Look at this car's. Whoa.
And Austin Dillon for the second time. Around in turn 1, this time a hard contact.
Yeah,
that wall and fire under the hood.
Yeah, I think he's expecting maybe that Reddick's going to be lower on the racetrack.
Yeah, that's 2 guys going for the same piece of asphalt. Used to be teammates at RCR.
Big hit.
Oh, helmet thrown at Reddick.
Angry. And I can see his argument, but I can also see Reddick saying, hey man, I felt like you crowded me on the entry, but it's such a dangerous entry at high speed. You got to have a little give and take there.
We did see after drivers were out of their cars, we saw Michael McDowell catch up to Ryan Preece. Preece was like, wait a second, don't want to talk to you about it. And then all of a sudden, they had a pretty cordial discussion. And in the end, it was Michael McDowell, kind of putting the arm around him, and they were all smiles. So I think they worked it out. But there was definitely quite a bit of discussion going on.
Well, every restart had 3 and 4 wide, so there's more than enough times to upset someone.
Nick made a mistake. Right here, he moves to the inside of Matt Crafton. I talked to Nick earlier this week, and freeze it right there. Right here, Nick said, I got plenty of room. I can go up the middle between the truck, the red truck on the bottom and the bright yellow truck of Matt Crafton. I believe I can make this move. Matt just moved down a little bit on me and caused this wreck in his view. Now, Matt certainly looked at it a lot differently, and Matt was able to watch the replays. He got out of the hospital. He hurt his foot. He said his foot was killing him. He said it just was more than he could stand. So he went up and he approached Nick and punched him in the nose. Now, Matt also told me that he was moving on. He's not worried about the past.
They're all within 5 positions of each other right now.
Oh, and he spins him. Carson Hosevar gets into the back of Corey Heim and brings out the caution, the 7th one tonight. Heim is backwards on the racetrack. So is Stuart Friesen.
I really don't understand that.
Well, he dove into turn 3 and popped him and went down in turn 1 and just spun him out.
Carson Hosevar destroyed his truck.
I was looking on the scoring monitor that Corey Heim was backing up to Carson Hosevar. I have to believe that that's related.
I believe he just said that's fair. Whew. Big hit. It's right on board with Corey Heim now and see from his vantage point.
And you look at Sam Mayer block. If you're going to block. Don't pretend to block. He gave it back up and allowed Ty Gibbs to come into the corner as Justin blew the corner off.
Yeah, I can't believe that Ty got under Sam. Like, I think Sam was trying to give himself a little bit of angle to get into the corner, and then you go back up through the hill there, and Sam's trying to hang on. He does a good job coming back, but Ty Gibbs is so strong. He roughs him up. I think Sam's learned a little bit from that incident. I think he's going to go after him really hard on this restart.
Ty Gibbs back into the gas. Austin Hill on his outside. Gibbs into turn 1, contact made. He's tagged. Mayer gets into the back of him and around it goes. Hill also collected in it. They spin around. So far we stay green. We'll see if they keep going.
Just trying to get another win in the Xfinity Series. I mean, I got a lot of catching up to do, and I mean, I was in there. I put my nose in there, and I mean, that's part of it. Fenders are fenders. I think everyone can agree that it's okay for an Xfinity Series regular to win this race.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to him on the second win, and definitely wish I could have got my 13th there.
So it wasn't cool of me to do what I did into 1, like driving him up the racetrack, but I still kind of stayed off of him. Then he just did not give me a chance getting into 3, and then he didn't give me a chance getting into 1, just shoved me up the racetrack. I know he's in a must-win situation, but still, man, just uncalled for that to happen, and then neither of the RCR guys make it to the Final Four. It's just frustrating. Pretty excited for him to go to his next adventure over at Gibbs, and I don't have to put up with him no more. I can have Jesse Love as my teammate. Hopefully he races me better, races me cleaner. You know, like right there in the middle of 3 and 4, I don't know what he was doing. He like parked it in the middle of the corner, and obviously I blew the radiator right then and had no power off the corner, so just ridiculous.
Austin Hill not advancing to the championship for Kim.
Reddick not even close to the back of the 19. The 11 clears him, and now here comes Denny Hamlin to the inside for the lead through 1.
He runs the 5 wide, almost into the fence.
Up into the wall with the 5, and now the momentum behind them with the 19 of Mark Truex Jr. Larson loses the lead. Hamlin's out front.
Oh, we got a crash behind him into the tunnel turn. A big wreck. Hard lick.
That's Haley in the 31, and he is turned around. This is right
after
here, coming to the yellow.
Yeah,
here.
this is after the yellow. Look at that. Wow, he is angry. So we'd like to see the restart to where we can watch Denny. He in the middle of the corner gets position on the 5, then just throttle up really and drives up the racetrack, carrying the 5 up the racetrack. We saw this before, but it was Ross Chastain on the outside.
Kyle Larson and running him up on that restart. Denny, did he have a right to be mad at you?
Well, both guys wrecked themselves. There was the lane. He missed the corner first, and evidently he didn't have his right side tires clean. And when he gassed up, he just kept going again. You know, you have an option in those positions to either hold it wide open and hit the fence, or lift and race it out. But those are choices they made. I didn't hit either one of them. Didn't touch them.
And I know he says I race a certain way, but I don't think I've ever had to apologize to him about anything. So, not that I'm sure he's going to say sorry after this, but is what it is. So,
Denny, what happened there between you and Chase Elliott?
I got right rear hooked in the middle straight away.
Did you think there was any kind of retaliation there, or what was the deal? What led to that?
Yeah, it's a tantrum, and he shouldn't be racing next week. Right rear hooks are absolutely unacceptable. I don't care. It's same thing Bubba Wallace did with Kyle Larson. The exact same. He shouldn't be racing. It's a tantrum.
Thanks, Denny.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.